Prunus virginiana, commonly called bitterberry, chokecherry, Virginia bird cherry, and western chokecherry, is a species of bird cherry native to North America. The natural historic range of P. virginiana includes most of Canada, most of the United States, and northern Mexico. Growth: chokecherry is a suckering shrub, a small tree growing to 4.9 meters tall. The leaves are oval, 3.2 to 10.2 centimeters long, with a coarsely serrated margin. The flowers are produced in racemes of 38.1 to 76.2 centimeters in late spring. The fruits are about 1 centimeter in diameter, range in color from bright red to black, and possess a very astringent taste, being both somewhat sour and somewhat bitter. The very ripe berries are dark in color and less astringent and more sweet than when red and unripe. Characteristics: chokecherries are very high in antioxidant pigment compounds, such as anthocyanins. They share this property with chokeberries, further contributing to confusion. Varieties: Prunus virginiana var. Virginiana, Prunus virginiana var. Demisitor, Prunus virginiana var. Melanocarpus AG. The wild chokecherry is often considered a pest, as it is a host for the tent caterpillar, a threat to other fruit plants. However, there are more appreciated cultivars of the chokecherry, such as goets, which has a non-astringent, and therefore palatable, fruit. Research at the University of Saskatchewan seeks to find and create new cultivars to increase production and processing. The chokecherry is closely related to the black cherry of eastern North America. It is most readily distinguished from that by its smaller size, smaller leaves, and sometimes red ripe fruit. The chokecherry leaf has a finely serrated margin and is dark green above with a paler underside, while the black cherry leaf has numerous blunt edges along its margin and is dark green and smooth. The name chokecherry has also been used for the related Manchurian cherry or Amur cherry. Food use: for many Native American tribes of the Northern Rockies, Northern Plains, and Boreal Forest region of Canada and the United States, chokecherries were the most important fruit in their diets. The bark of chokecherry root was once made into an asparous-textured concoction used to ward off or treat colds, fever, and stomach maladies by Native Americans. The inner bark of the chokecherry, as well as red osier dogwood or alder, was also used by natives in the smoking mixtures known as kinnikinnick to improve the taste of the bearberry leaf. The chokecherry fruit can be used to make a jam, jelly, or syrup, but the bitter nature of the fruit requires sugar to sweeten the preserves. Chokecherry is toxic to horses, moose, cattle, goats, deer, and other animals with segmented stomachs, especially after the leaves have wilted, because wilting releases cyanide and makes the plant sweet. About 10 to 20 pounds of foliage can be fatal. Symptoms of a horse that has been poisoned include heavy breathing, agitation, and weakness. The leaves of the chokecherry serve as food for caterpillars of various Lepidoptera. See list of Lepidoptera which feed on Prunus. In 2007, Governor John Hervan signed a bill naming the chokecherry the official fruit of the state of North Dakota, in part because its remains have been found at more archaeological sites in the Dakotas than anywhere else. Chokecherry is also used to craft wine in the western United States, mainly in the Dakotas and Utah, as well as in Manitoba, Canada.